let's go, baby. All right, happy Aloha Tuesday. Let's vibe first. Let's go. Gee. Hey. Today, special guest, Brother Irae, Vasa. Hey, you guys jumping on? Say what's up. Shout out where you stay, where you from. And yeah, man, we're gonna vibe today. Be vibing with Brother Irae from Vasa. He's over in Modesto. Super stoked. I just did their church's Fall Fest a couple weeks ago in Modesto. It's my first event in Modesto, so it's freaking solid, dude. But yeah. Oh, here, wait, fast guy, real quick. I'm doing all the promo stuff in the beginning, so. All right. Oh, there he is. Yep. So promo stuff real quick. If you guys need Kava, boom, call Kava. Go to their website. Use Stay Rooted for 15% off, or you can go to the link in my bio. Got 50% off link. You just boom, put them in the shopping cart. Check out, automatic discount. We're going back to Hawaii on Thursday. So if you guys need Kava, if you guys Sacramento, Elk Grove, hit me up. Leaving tomorrow, dude, so I'll be gone for like 9-10 days. So if you guys need more Kava, got some cups and jars available. Health and fitness coaching, Rooted Parent Movement. Yeah, all the parents, if you need help with your habits, but also want to learn how to use Kava to nourish your health and wellness, December 9th, this guy. Or in general, if you need help with any mindset and accountability, I got myself and we got brother Josh with Wild Journey Within as our positive high coach. So 50% off Kava, call Kava, link in the bio. If you need Kava, Sacramento, Elk Grove, hit me up by tomorrow. Coaching, hit me up. But yeah, since we got all that out the way, let's talk story, bro. I'm super stoked. Talk story, brother. And if you guys have questions, there's an icon, a question mark icon. And if you guys if you guys have any questions for myself or brother man, right here. Well, it's right here for my phone. But yeah, because sometimes when people tap in, we lose all the questions. So if you guys have any questions for myself or brother, here you go. Let's see what's going on over here, dude. See, sometimes it always happens. It's like we gotta do it 5 times. Maybe I should just do it once, and there you go, and then see what happens. Yeah, but yeah, super stoked. Drink some water. I'm pretty punished. Oh, Naheem.
Hey, hello.
Gee, what's up, bro?
Slow motion family, what's going on?
Yeah, cruising, dude. Much love. Thank you for jumping on today, dude. We're we got my our Stay Rooted cover or our Stay Rooted talk story sesh. Basically, it's I kind of explained it to you during our event a couple weeks ago. But yeah, so basically, I want to just combine circles. You know what I'm saying? So like you have your community, your circle. We got mine. We have some overlap, but I want people to get to know you, your mission, and basically how you're spreading aloha. You know what I mean? In your own way. Yeah, dude. Real quick, just introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, and how you're spreading the aloha, bro.
Oh man, Irae with Vasa from Modesto, California. Man, spreading the love. I was just trying to be an example of everything I was taught, man, from all my elders. You know what I mean? Be more Christ-like, charitable, compassionate, kind. You feel me? Yeah, I think I don't know. That's the biggest thing I'm always worried about is like being an example of, you feel me? Like just everything, the common sense that your elders taught you growing up, bro. Like, be an example of that.
Yep. No, that's solid, dude. It's and then example not only for like the kids, but also like everyone around us. You know what I'm saying? Even like people, your age, our age. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, like if you live this way, this is all the good stuff that can happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. As far as tapping in, as far as things that you've learned from your elders that you're trying to move forward and stuff, especially with Vasa. We can kind of get into what is Vasa and all this other stuff, but like tapping into that thought. What's like one thing that's really like brought you forward, even moving forward? You know what I mean?
Sure. What do you mean moving forward?
As far as like the things you've been taught, the common sense things, as you say. Like, how has that helped you with, especially with Vasa or whatever your, life mission is? You know what I mean?
Oh man. Uh, hmm. Man, I think the biggest thing I've learned is just like, I don't know, Samoan culture, you're always doing like chores for elders in your family.
Yep.
So it's just, you got to figure out how like you can provide value or always help, the next person. And like that has helped me like tremendously, man. Cause, yeah, like I started it up when I lived in Portland, Oregon, but I don't think it really cracked until I started working with nonprofit organizations in the Bay, bro.
Mm.
Like 2021, all my cousins that work for nonprofits in the Bay, they was like, hey, bro, come out. You know what I mean? Like, and those are people that's for sure connected with the community. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And like,
Yep.
I'm barely trying to hustle some t-shirts or tanks in the garage. And they was like, nah, bro, like, come to this event. And it wasn't until then that I saw like the actual kind of like grassroots community work that I wanted to get involved in. And I was like, bro, this is the wave. Like, I'm over here trying to be on that hustle mentality, get the dollar for myself. You
Yep.
know what I mean? When
Yep.
really
Yep.
it's like, let me figure out how I can bring value to the next person, to the community. You know what I mean? And I was like, that just dawned on me where I was like, bro, this brand is like not about me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. Yep.
yeah, it's like, bro, it's not about trying to be like the coolest, most flexing brand like out there. That's not what our culture is about. You feel me? So
Yep. Yep.
yeah,
No,
that's the biggest thing that dawned on me, bro, with the brand the last couple of years.
hell yeah. So yeah, that's crazy that you said that too. Because like for me, it's I'm kind of like on the path. I want to brand it like as far as like eventually I want to be this. Because I still have a lot of work with my entrepreneurship and like freaking business, mind acumen and stuff. But eventually I want, because my path is aloha and community based. You know what I'm saying? So like Saber de Kava, my positive high system, it's all aloha and community based. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, like helping one another out. It's more of an exchange. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, as far as like Levasa and stuff, you mentioned you lived in Portland and stuff. Was that is that where it all began?
Yeah, man. I actually love the story, bro. I love telling the story because like I was working security, bro. You know, like any other islander. You know what I mean? Typical job, bro. You play ball, work security. But my big Uso, Timo Portisano, man. I'm always shout bro out because he took you know what I mean? He took care of me up there. You know what I mean? He was an OG. Uso up there, man. He really put a lot of islanders on as far as getting them a job, making sure they got them some money, and was smart with their money after they got it. You feel
Yep,
me?
yep.
So, but like, bro, in Portland, hustlers everywhere. You feel me? As much as any like big city. But I'm working the front door and I see hella dope people come with like fresh fits, dope clothing lines, like dope looks, dope colors. And I'm probably the worst security guard ever, bro, because I'm just at the front door like, hey, bro, how'd you get that jacket made? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
not even doing my job right. I'm just like, bro, that's a dope hoodie. How you get that made, man? You know what I mean? Like, oh, what? You talking about like 470 GSM, heavier weight hoodie? You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking all that. I'm geeking out on it when I probably should have been doing my job better. But yeah, like that's how we got. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you hear my dog.
No, you good, bro. Yep.
But yeah, man, like that's how it started. It piqued my interest because I seen all the hustlers come through to the club, just dope fits on. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro,
Yep.
I wanna do an islander version of that. You know?
Sick. Hell yeah, yeah. And then that's when the seed kind of planted, and then after that, I kind of like heard you say like, oh yeah. At first it was like, oh yeah, let me just freaking get like the best, most freaking fly freaking clothing line, but eventually you transitioned to more like community based and stuff. But yeah, what is Levasa like? What is the story behind that creation?
Man, it was really my so Timo, bro. He came up with that name because like bro, I crack up about this too. But like, sorry, I'm just trying to reposition it. But I almost called the brand Poly Material.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like that old joke, bro. Like, hey, what's that made out of?
Yeah.
Boyfriend material. I was gonna be like, oh, what's it made out of? Poly material. And it sounds so stupid, man. But you know what I mean? I told that to my Uso, and he was like, what? That's a stupid ass name. You know
Yeah,
what
just straight up, right?
I mean?
Yep.
And he was like, bro, what kind of name is that? You got to talk about, like, the term is like Tautayo de Vasa, which means like the navigators of the wide ocean. That's what our people were, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he was like, you know what I mean? Like, our people are trying to navigate today's waters, today's currents, whether it be financial, political, societal. You know what I mean? Like, how are we helping each other, like, through the distance today? And I was like, that's deep as fuck. You know
Damn,
what I mean?
dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know, I call it a business meeting, but we was legit just chilling, drinking some gin and juice. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep,
I'm over here in front of a whiteboard, nothing but like a checklist of names. You know what I mean?
yep,
And
yep.
I really liked polymaterial at the time. And when they were like, "That's a dumbass name," I was like, "All right, man."
Sad
Just
boy.
wiping it off the board, like, "All right, man. I didn't even like it
Yeah,
anyways." You know, like,
yeah. Hey, you never know, dude. You do like a special drop, like by Vasa, like a polymaterial drop. You know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do it for freaking like Valentine's Day or some shit.
Hey, for real,
You know what I mean? But no, yeah, it's
nice little callback.
Yep, yep. But no, yeah, that's solid, dude. As far as because that's true. Like legit, like everyone is navigating these waters, dude. I was like, I think I mentioned to you before. It's like, yeah, like the COVID, the pandemic. Like a lot of people, like freaking, like especially mentally and spiritually, dude. Like when it went down, like nobody knew what the hell was gonna happen. Like, oh, is this like worldwide? The whole world's gonna die type thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
for sure.
yeah, and then now we're kind of like recovering still. But yeah, even we talked about wave after wave. You know what I'm saying? Like that I always freaking whenever I see your the wave emoji now, I always think of you. like
Yeah,
like like I'm not even fucking shitting you, dude. Like every time I see the wave emoji, I always think of you and your mission and your brand, dude. It's pretty dope.
hell yeah, bro. Thank you.
Yep, yep. But yeah, as far as I know you told me like what it meant, but what does that mean and what does it mean to you? You know what I mean?
Uh, wave after wave. What did man? I wrote it down the other day. It's a wave after wave is a philosophy of resilience, bro. Because like the Lord created us to do great things, difficult things. You know what I mean? And so like the more faith you have in that, the more faith you have in the Lord. Um, you know what I mean? The greater the feat that you can accomplish, bro. Like and like this year was tough, bro. The wave after wave really hit me because like there was a lot of funerals in the family, and that shit was tough. You know what I mean? It was like wave after wave of grief, um, and then still having to go to work, still having to try to build a brand, do all that, and really try to like stay motivated. And she was tough, bro.
Yep,
Like this year sucks, Serge.
yep.
You know what I mean? But I'm still thankful to God for the opportunity to be alive, bro. And still, you know what I mean, to get stuff popping, get it cracking. Yeah, like I can't hold my head for too long, bro, because like the blessings come wave after wave as well, bro. Like
Yep.
a couple of my cousins had a baby last couple of years. You know what I mean? Some of my friends got like the job they've always dreamed of, and I'm like, bruh, you know what I mean? Like it's easy to focus on the negative. You feel me?
Yep.
Like, yeah. So that's why, like, you know what I mean? The struggles in this life may come wave after wave, but so do the blessings. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
truly believe that, bro. Like I can't ever forget that. Yeah. So like that wave after wave shit, bro. I'm on that energy tough, bro.
Yep.
I'm really
Hundred
glad you
percent.
fucked with that, bro. I'm really
Oh
glad you fucking with it, man.
no, yeah, for real. So, yeah. And then I remember we were talking stories about like because whenever I grew up in the ocean surfing, bodyboarding, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. So like even when you said the blessings, like even when you're like going or like for example, if you're working for something you've always wanted, you're going, boom, 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 and like you're at the peak, and after that you're like, oh shit, you legit you drop into the wave. It's scary, but once you do it, you're like, oh shit, okay, this feels fucking like the blessings. You're actually feeling into
Mm.
the blessings. Like whenever you said like wave after wave for the blessings. Yeah, catching the wave, like legit, you're catching this solid fucking goodness. You know what I mean? And like, there's sometimes when like you're paddling out, it's a bitch, dude. Just trying to duck dive, wave sets coming through. But once you're at the spot, catching waves, you feel good, dude. So it's like, yeah, and I think you mentioned something about your pastor said a beautiful sermon or something about grief and like kind of just moving forward.
Uh, um, yeah, yeah. So um, like what I noticed is that this year a lot of folks had their own stuff going. Like they
Yep.
was going through their own trauma, grief, their own pain, right themselves. Um, these are my loved ones, bro. So it's like I want to do as much as I can for them, but I'm hurting myself. You know what I mean? So like pouring from an empty cup. But it's like what I learned, especially from the couple of sermons this year, was that like these two things can be true as much like as it sounds, as much as it seems that like they can't be true at the same time. They can be. Number one is I can be completely defeated, depleted, distracted, discouraged, and dismayed. And number two, uh, I can still believe that the Lord is in my favor. You know what I mean? Like, as much as you don't want to believe in God, or what I mean, as much as you don't want to give it up to a higher power, Brad, it's you can. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a lot of my family was going through the worst of it, Brad, but we still know God is good. You feel me? All the time.
Yep. Yep. No, yeah, it's yeah, it's crazy as far as going into even like just like religion, belief, spirituality and stuff. Like once you have like this like guiding belief and like feeling, you know what I mean? It's like legit and like community around this belief of like, yeah, like there are, tough times, but there is a higher power, you know, God, creator, or, something outside of us and also within us is taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's,
Amen.
yeah, it's powerful once you really tap into that thought and that feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, dude, as far as going into how did you end up in because you just said you're born and raised in Modesto area or
Nah, so I was born in the Bay, South San Francisco, and yeah, the family moved out to Modesto, like what, '02 or '03. But it was my grandpa, bro. My grandpa just took all his kids and grandkids and dipped. But like, why he picked Modesto, we don't know, cause
yeah,
it's hella hot out here, bro.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, yeah.
but
And then Modesto, and then you ended up in Portland, or did you travel someplace else before that?
bro, so now I went to school up in Oregon, like college.
Yeah.
I went to Pacific University, and it's in like Forest Grove, which is like 30, 40 minutes away from Portland. And yeah, so I went to school there, and I just never came home for a while, bro. Not until like
Oh
2020.
shit.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I grad 2010, was in Oregon from 2010 to 2020. Damn.
Oh, good 10
Yeah,
years, dude.
yeah, bro. And like
Dang.
I was on my own, bro. So like it's it's funny.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah.
when I got home, yeah, I was just used to being on my own, but when I got home, it was like I had to get used to doing all the chores, for the
Yeah.
family again. And I was like,
Yeah. Oh
man,
no.
bro,
Yeah. It's yeah. It's
I
crazy.
want
Oh, and then real quick. Saint Shu says is being defeated the right mindset. It's trying versus I'm doing. Oh yeah. It's always the struggle is optional. Like challenges are accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like you may struggle, but think of it as like a challenge that you're gonna freaking overcome. You know what I'm saying? Because struggling to me feels like like it's never gonna end type feeling. But challenge is like, hey, like take on the challenge and then you're gonna move forward. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's oh shoot, frozen a little bit. I'm doing sets to my mindset to win. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, we'll get brother man on now. But no, yeah, it's crazy. I do want to talk to him about oh right there. Except moving back in with parents and stuff because I got a story too. Let me invite him in real quick. Oh no wait. What the here you go. Oh we might have to oh here we go. Here, let me use my computer real quick, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to jump off and jump back on, but that's okay. I'll just post this and then we're solid. I got my other computer on. So, yo. I always say this every week. I like lives because it's, straight up. We just talk story, no editing, nothing. But, oh, here we go. Ah, whack. But there's sometimes when connection issues. Oh, here we go. Bingo, baby. Or we get interrupted. I get interrupted by BB sometimes. So, hey, there you go. See?
Hey, my fault, bro.
No, minors, dude. Yeah, I was just saying. I love the lives because it's like pretty raw, unedited, talk story, action. But sometimes connection or my baby comes in, starts getting all crazy. But
Oh, yeah.
no, yeah. So 10 years in Oregon, and then you move back. That's funny as you said, as far as like getting adjusted to moving back home. So basically, my wife's from South City. So
Oh, no way. That's dope.
yeah, dude. I don't think I mentioned that to you, but yeah, dude. Yeah, she was born and raised in San Francisco, freaking South City. But yeah, when I moved to the Bay Area, we actually moved in with their parents, and then I was actually on my own from like 18 till I moved here, 29. So yeah, so like 11 or so years, just on my own. But I had roommates, dorm room and stuff, but for the most
Mm-hmm.
part, it's like no parents, right? So it just felt weird moving in with parents. You know what I mean? It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, like damn, I'm used to like living with dudes where walking around shirtless, whatever. But now I gotta. Plus, it's fucking cold as shit in Daly City sometimes, dude, compared to Hawaii.
Hell
But
yeah, bro.
yeah, but yeah. How was that transition? Like, as far as moving back, was it more of like you felt you needed to come back home, or you just wanted to just come back? Because that was COVID, huh?
Yeah, bro. The middle of it.
Yeah.
Like, that quarantine was not a joke, bro. But nah, bro, that was for sure a blessing, bro. Cause like that summer of 2020, yeah, it was like Father's Day. My parents got into a really bad car accident.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. My pops is already on dialysis. Already, you know what I mean? He's old, like 70 something. Um, that was like I was supposed to leave like right after that, right after the Father's Day, and like that happened, and I was like, nah, bro. I'm gonna come home and like help my brothers take care of my parents. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
if that is not a sign from God, bro, like I don't know what is. You feel
Yep.
me? So, um, yeah, yeah. I'm thankful that I have been working for like really dope, understanding people in Portland because they was like, hey, bro, bet you're gonna use all your paid time off.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna give you all the paid time off, all the like, all your vacay. Then you could quit after that and get the unemployment. And I was like, bro, thank you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude.
like there was hella understanding of it, bro. So yeah, I'm just really thankful for that. And then yeah, that's when I don't know. Now during that time, I thought it was like my lowest part because like I uprooted my whole life up there. Uh, Shot all my cash to my siblings and my folks. You know what I mean, for all the expenses and the bills for the house, and uh, legit started from zero. But like now, I'm like, it wasn't even that bad. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
at the time, I thought it was like not necessarily rock bottom, but I was like, I just started over. But I don't know, 2020 hindsight, like, bruh, I could do that again. You feel me? Like,
Yep. Yep.
it's not that. I don't know.
No. Yeah.
That 2020 hindsight, bro. It's like, bro, it's not even that serious, bro. You had it. You got it. God is good.
Yeah. 100%, dude. It's that's like for me too. It's always cause yeah, 2020, 2021 was like pretty rough for me, dude. Even like, I think there's something in the air or, freaking the, multiverse or, universe, or whatever. But this year, like, especially during the summer, dude, like the summertime, springtime, summertime was freaking rough, dude. Like for me personally too. But yeah, thinking back like 2020, going through all of that, like, cause I was a full-time fitness trainer. Yeah. So freaking, and all the gyms shut down. I was already trying to go online, but then when the pandemic happened, everything shut down. Then I was like, shit, dude, we just got this house, you know what I'm saying, in Elk Grove.
Oh,
So I was freaking like
yeah.
stressed, like shit, dude, how I'm gonna pay for all this shit. So freaking yeah, mentally and like spiritually, dude, I was in it, but I'm glad that I had my circle, like my friends. I still got like the circle of like four solid brothers who I've talked to like every single Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing, dude. I thought like, oh man, like I was so worried, but everything always works out if you put in the faith and work and love. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's even now, like still with the business, it's like it's going like this, but there's times when like, oh shit, like last month or yeah, September-ish. That was when I was like, oh damn, dude, like the events weren't as good, financially. You know what I'm saying? Like networking wise, I met plenty of people, but compared to last year, the market scene wasn't as cracking as freaking last year. So yeah, but the good thing is, uh, I know how to freaking make things happen. you, you know what I mean? So like all those hard times back in the day, even before COVID, like all those things I learned on how to basically make things out of nothing helped me the past like 2-3 months, dude. So, yeah,
Hell yeah, bro.
I feel
That's
you,
that
dude.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Hey, sir, bro, you can't teach that shit.
Yep, yep,
You know
yep.
what I
For
mean?
real,
Like,
dude.
I don't even know how to explain that to like to my nephews or like my young, you
Yep.
know what I mean, my younger cousins. It's like, man, there's this Samoan proverb, man. We call them like alangaupus. I think it goes like imamai le tavai ona fulu. And if
Yep.
like I think the tavai is like yeah, the tavai is a bird, right? And it loves to like preen its feathers, like to look proper. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? To like its posture, its stature, and so like you'd use that when like you know what I mean? Like you're proud of who you are, where you're from,
Yeah.
and you rep that shit. You feel
Yep.
me? Like, and so
Yep.
like we usually say whenever people come to church with a like a nice fit, or when a couple is you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When a
Yep.
couple is like dressed really well. But I always think of it in the manner of like, yeah, bruh, you know what I mean? You good, bruh, back straight, head up, you got this shit. You feel me?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's my favorite interpretation of it.
Yeah, 100%, dude. It's yeah, because you can't teach that, dude. Like going through the shit, yeah, and then like just like still going and like coming out of it. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck yeah. It's like you're yeah, like legit, like like as you get old, because for me, my 20s was freaking like self discovery, confused, like oh shit, like self comparison with like friends, college classmates and stuff, and then
Mm.
yeah, 30s is more of like okay, I kind of know because I'm gonna be 40 in January, bro. Fucking yep.
Oh, no
So
way.
yeah, dude. Yep. So
Hey, bro,
freaking
you making 40 look
let's
good,
go,
bro.
baby.
You
But
know what I mean?
yeah, it's yeah, then 20s like self-discovery, fucking self-doubt, and then 30s is like, okay, I kind of got it. I see the direction. Let me just fucking just keep going, and then something's gonna crack. And then now I feel like, all right, I have the foundation. I finally have the foundation. You know what I mean? And then now it's like, okay, let me fucking keep building, or even like the seeds are already planted. There's already like my crops are growing, but then now it's like, all right, now it's time to like fully make this crop super fruitful. So, because for me, it's like, not just me, but everybody, dude, around me. That's why I like this talk story sesh because it's like, hey, it gives me a chance to get to know you, but also like spread what you're doing and your experience, but also like your business or life lessons. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
man.
like you said, and bringing community together. So it's yeah, I'm looking forward to the next chapter of 40, bro. Yep.
That's
So
fire, bro.
yep. But
Good shit. You know, it's funny, man, because like that comparison thing, bro. That's such a like a self-sabotaging like mindset, ain't it? You
yep.
feel me? Like when you keep comparing your shit to others, and you're like, nah, bro, I gotta be there to be popular, and like it's hard to get over that. But when you get over that, it's almost like, bro, I wasted hella time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
you feel me? Like you wasted hella time comparing when you could have just been getting your shit popping. You feel me? Like,
Yep.
oh man, yeah. I feel that all the time, especially in the clothing business, bro. Because like everybody got their own brand, got their clothing line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they marketing, they branding is better. But like I can't control that. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I can only
Yeah.
worry about
Yeah.
like
Yep.
what I'm putting out with this brand. Like
Yep.
I can't waste time on like being paralyzed enough to just watch somebody else do it. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's such a confusing thing, bro. Like, oh, bro, have you? Random question, but like, imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
something that you've dealt with? And like,
Oh yeah, all the time, dude. Yeah, well,
right,
especially fucking going into kava, dude. You know what I mean? Because like it is, a special drink of Polynesians and Hawaiians and stuff. And then for me, it's like it wasn't part of my family. You know what I mean? Like I only started drinking it. I've been drinking it for like almost like 15 years on and off. But like actually like selling and like serving and like being like, oh shoot, hey, you know what I mean? It's especially going to like say like Polynesian heavy events or like an Islander event. You know what I mean? At first, I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know, dude." I'm born and raised Hawaii and stuff. I know, I'm more comfortable around Polynesians than I am with like freaking Mexicans and Filipinos sometimes. You
oh
know what I
yeah,
mean? But like actually serving and selling, I was all like, I don't know. Like I was sitting on it for a minute until I actually pulled the trigger with Stay Rooted and Koa. But yeah, talking to Koa and like talking to some friends, they're like, "Oh no, dude, like you respect the plant, you respect the drink, like yeah, you just fucking show aloha and show respect. You're solid." So I'm like, oh okay. So yeah, in like the beginning of the State of Kava, I'm all like, shit, I don't know, dude. I'm forgetting. It's whenever what an us or toko would come by, I was like, oh man, I hope made the kava good today. You know what I mean? So, but even before that, even with like um my fitness business, my positive high system business. Like when I first got into fitness, I was like, usual dude shit. Like, oh, I just want to get buff as fuck and like, just be super, just big. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got through that phase, and then when I became a trainer, I was like, I wasn't like bodybuilder type. I was kind of like my stature, like not like I guess like super ripped or like super big. So I was like, oh, I don't know who would want to train with me. I don't look like a bodybuilder. I don't really Arnold Schwarzenegger type shit. But I was like, you know what? Freaking just be yourself. You know what I mean? So there, once I started to tap into just being myself, being there for the person, that's when even with the kava, like I had somebody pick up kava who's never had it before. And then they bought the pre-made, but also the root and the strainer. I was like, hey, have you ever made this before? It's like, oh no, I haven't. I'm like, oh shit. Do you have time? I can show you how to make it. It was here in my garage. He was like, oh yeah, for sure. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, here, this fucking. So I sat down. I made kava for him in the garage. Showed him how. But yeah, it's I wasn't expecting anything. I was like, hey, I just want you to have a good kava experience. You know what I mean? So there, instead of thinking like, oh no, I gotta show him I'm the kava expert. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I know everything about kava. It's like, no, dude. It's like, this is what I know. This is what I do. This is what I've been told. But if I'm wrong, I'm gonna find out. Like, let me know that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll learn. But yeah, it's more of a growth mindset as far as the fixed. Oh, this is how it's got. This is how it's got to be. If I'm not this, I'm not gonna. People won't approve of me. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Oh
yeah.
shit. But yeah, imposter syndrome. It's heavy to get over, dude. But yeah, once I got over that, I was like, all right, let me just do me. You know what I mean? So,
That's what's up, bro.
but yeah, do you feel the negative comparison and imposter syndrome with your clothing brand and stuff?
Yeah, man. Especially with like all the folks that I'm inspired by, because
Yeah,
like it's half inspiration, half like, bro, I'll never get there. You
yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
But then like I'm totally disregarding all the love that people are showing me now when I think like that. You feel me? Like
yep,
is so it's like I could either listen to my own thoughts, which is sabotaging me, or I could look at the actual love that's factual. You feel me?
yep,
And really out there. Let me just give, you know what I mean? Let me give that some more energy than the negative thoughts, bro.
100%, dude. Yeah, it's I always I came up because like I said, I freaking suffered through the negative self comparison, the self doubt, imposter syndrome and stuff. I That's why in my 20s, dude. So I used to work radio, yeah, promotion and marketing. So I used to work for one of the three biggest radio stations in Hawaii. but one of our stations was 1027 The Bomb Boys Party Station. So basically, we had parties every single week or every single day of the week. So
Oh,
as
dang.
promo assistants, yeah, we get assigned one or two parties per week, and then that's what we run that party as far as like promo and stuff. But yeah, so I'll be drinking, dude, like 5 times a week, dude, and like legit getting wasted. But one of the reasons why is I would be inspired and then do little things or do things to achieve whatever I wanted to achieve, and then look around, imposter syndrome, negative self doubt. It's like, oh fuck, let me just drink. You know what I'm saying? I just got wasted to forget about it, escapism, and then hungover. Oh, I'm never drinking again. Let me get my shit together. But yeah, one of the things that helped was actually like reading books on like self development. I guess what is it? Your subconscious mind and stuff, all those other things, and like really building uh, my belief and faith system in also that, but also like higher power, not necessarily like church or God or anything. I've actually that's another story too. I've kind of grown to see Christianity and church in a whole different light. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, but yeah, it's yeah, the imposter syndrome and all the other stuff. I use that as like inspiration. Like, okay, like for example, I see this person or this business doing this. Oh, thoughts of I never get there, or it's like, hey, they're just a regular person. Also, they may have more resources, possibly. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck they got there. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's also the iceberg thing. Like people just see the iceberg, but they don't see below with that everything. The hard work, the struggle, whatever things they're still going through. People just see like this. You know what I mean? So it's yeah. I always say like draw like positive inspiration from it. You know what I mean? Or even like if you do aspire or like you're like, oh shit, I wonder how this person got there. Like, tap in and like, connect, talk story, whatever, but also like slide in DMs, I guess, or whatever. It's like, hey, uh, how did you get there? Or even like people ask me like, how you get these guests? I was like, I don't know. I just ask them. You know what I mean? Like legit, like closed mouths don't get fed type shit. So, but
Right.
yeah,
Amen. Like, uh, yeah, I love to hear that. That you just get busy whenever them, you know what I mean, whenever them thoughts get to you.
yeah,
Cause like, bruh, there was this guy who was selling this drink called Oosh Juice, bruh,
yeah.
out the bay. I saw him go crazy on social media. I DM'd him. I was like, hey, bro, how would you get started, like selling shirts? And then, bruh, made like a whole reel about just starting your online store, how to use print on demand.
Oh, sick.
Uh, yeah, and he just answered that DM. He's like, yo, can I make a video about this? Cause like, you're not the only one feeling this way. And I was like, no way, bro. Hell yeah.
See,
And
that's
then,
sick.
yeah, so shout out to the Uso, man. And yeah, he made a whole video. And then, bro, that week I was like, oh shit, okay, that's game. Let me run it. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, I started the website like a month later, bro, when I had the funds to create a whole business account, create
yep,
that Shopify online store.
yep,
Um, yeah, bro. Like, so yeah, dude, like it don't hurt you to like try and
yep,
like really
yep,
just ask folks, feel me, that's in a position where you would like to be.
yep.
Um, you know what I mean? It's just I don't know. Sorry, is the
Yeah.
dog crying?
Hey, it's all right. Yeah, no, yeah, it's crazy because like the way I like to think about it too, it's like, what if I was in that position and someone in my mindset was there and wanted help? Would I help that person? Oh hell yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if even now, I've grown like this. You know what I'm saying? But I've continually grown, and like my tree is pretty. I feel like my branches have like I can provide shade, fruit. I have knowledge and wisdom, connections. It's like if I can help you, and it's not like draining my tree. I was like, hey, yeah, dude, here's the fruit, dude. I'll fucking help you out. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
yeah, and then for me, it's like if I ask somebody and then they shaft me or like diss me or whatever, it's like I'll be kind of salty at first because I have rejection sensitivity dysphoria, but I'll be like whatever, it's cool, yeah, you know what I mean? So, um, but yeah, and also the whole like I say like, yeah, I guess like your own head with stories. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like um, schizophrenic type stuff, but like like sometimes you're like, oh, maybe I'm not X Y Z, but it's like, oh, you haven't tried yet. How do you not know? You know what I mean? Or like, oh, this person's not gonna answer me back, or Ushus, like, I'm not gonna DM him because he's too busy to DM me back. It was like you don't know that's not factual. You know what I'm saying? You're just guessing, right? So it's like try to make your decisions on like facts and then move forward. But also like when you get that ruminating thoughts, I call it the positive high like recycle or R cycle. So basically, say like for me, it's a lot of it was like worrying before. Like I used to worry a lot, like plenty, dude. Like I couldn't even sleep. But eventually, it's more of like, all right, recognize that I'm feeling worried, and then I'll realize why. Go dive a little deeper into why I'm feeling worried. About X, Y, Z, and then I'll go into like a reframe. So it's like, okay, I'm worried about X. Why am I worried about X? What can I do to alleviate this worry? And then from there, you can reaffirm. It's like, okay, I'm gonna reaffirm this. It's like, all right, I'm worried that I have to pay this bill tomorrow. I don't know, just making up some shit, right?
Mhm.
But it's like, oh, if I keep thinking about the bill's not gonna be paid. You know what I'm saying? So there, it's like, okay, I recognize that I'm worried about the bill. I realize why I'm worried about it. It's because I feel like I'm not making enough money. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then I can reframe. It's like, no, I'm able to create opportunities to receive money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to do that through Kava, through coaching. So it's like, okay, boom. The reframe is like, okay, now it's not like, oh shit, I have to pay the bill. It's like, oh no, let me create opportunities so I can pay the bill. So there, kind of reframe. Even there, it's like, okay, because bills are always going to be there, right? So there, it's like, okay, now I can reframe, and then the other R is release. So now I can release that worry of shit, I gotta pay this bill. I was like, no, dude, now you reframe. It's like, okay, I can open up space to receive. And then there's like, boom, that's the R cycle. Like recognize, realize, reframe, reaffirm, and then release. You know what I'm saying? So there it's like, for example, like say like paying a bill. If I'm always worried about that shit, it's like, okay, let me go through all my R's. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
there
bro,
it's like,
put that shit on a shirt,
yeah, yeah, right.
bro.
Yeah, so that's
I would go hard, bro. Have the stay rooted up front and have all the R's on the back.
yeah. Hell yeah. No, yeah, it's that's helped me throughout shit. Yeah, ever since my 20s, dude. Yeah, like ever since my late 20s, I've been diving deep. And yeah, like I lived unconsciously, I would say, up until I was like 28, 26, 27, 28. Like I would just go party, go to work, party, go to work. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really like doing anything to truly better myself up until basically when freaking I had Elijah, dude, or we had Elijah. I was like, I gotta get my shit together, dude. So like
I
Elijah,
feel it, bro.
legit, my son is a fucking lifesaver, dude. Because I would the path I was on was not good as far as the alcohol consumption. So,
Yeah, bro.
but
Yo, that's an interesting word to use. I wasn't living consciously.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
that's man. Yeah, you realize most of your life you're really just reacting to a lot of shit.
yo, you know what I mean?
I mean, like you're not proactive with. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So it's yeah, especially because in plus too, it's like my mom being single mom and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like when my dad was there, like he legit lived in the same town, but it was there was a framework of values and everything, but as far as like overall, like all right, here's how you get to X, then or this you're at A, now let's go get to Z. It was more of like, okay, we just gotta survive A, dude. It's like we can't even look at Z. We just gotta get from A to B. And like it was always a struggle from A to B. But now as
Damn.
I'm expanding, realizing like, hey, there's fucking a whole world, dude. Like,
It's a whole alphabet, bro.
yeah, legit, dude. Yeah, like in my mind frame, it was just A to B, like just surviving. You know what I mean? So, but
Man,
now
that's
it's like,
beautiful, Serge.
yeah, thanks,
That's
bro. It's
man.
it it's crazy. Life is nuts, bro. Yep,
Amen, bro.
yep,
That's a beautiful way to like realize that, and then make it understandable for the next person. You feel me? Like that
yep.
is a blessing, bro. That's
Yeah,
amen.
yeah. No, thanks, dude. I guess that kind of goes into what you're saying as far as like leading by example. You know what I'm saying? So now that I have kids, it's like okay, it's like you know, like you said, this year's been rough for yourself, people around you, even for me, like everyone I talked to, bro. Fucking this year was, yeah, it was pretty rough, dude. So it's like,
Bro, folks was going through it, bro.
yeah, yeah,
Man,
and like still going through it, but
amen.
it's like for me with my kids, like for like Elijah and Ella, it's like when things get rough, I felt like cracking, like fuck, dude, I can't do this shit no more, dude. But it's like, what example am I setting for the kids? What example I'm setting for, the community, you know what I'm saying? When like, hey, this guy just freaking like just gave up. I don't know, maybe go back to drinking heavy or, disappearing, you know what I'm saying? But or even like, men's mental health. Like one of my clients, he has, people in his circle, well, not in his circle, but that he knows that have committed suicide, you know what I'm saying? Men who just couldn't take it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's
Damn.
pretty powerful to like leave space for everyone to like, I guess, like be better. You know what I'm saying? And like no, like you're not alone, dude. You know what I mean? Like we're all struggling, right? Or my bad. We're all being challenged. It's yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like having like going back to like church, my view on Christianity or even church in general is like it's beautiful, dude, because you have a legit congregation, community that comes together, certain times of the week to just be be re-nourished or even just nourish others. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah, bro, because yeah, you know what I mean? Like holding having a being faithful, as far as like Christianity goes, it's like it's not easy, bro. Like to really have faith that the Lord has something better for you, or you know what I mean, that blessings are on the side of are on the other side of struggle, despair, hopelessness. It's yeah, you could like it's easy to give into the human condition and these worldly things of like despair, negativity, all that, bro.
yep,
But I feel like that's something a lot of folks could learn from is that they're like, yeah, living a faithful life is not that easy. It's a straight up a spiritual like warfare type of ideal, bro. Like
yep,
it's not
yep.
it's hard, bro.
Oh
Like
no, yeah, it
it's hard to be
is,
like
dude. It's
it's hard to be positive. It's hard to like to know that yeah, you're gonna be good at the end of it. You feel
yep,
me? Like
yep, yeah. There
yeah.
is, yeah. It's legit. Yeah, we've been going through like spiritual warfare for many years, dude. It's especially with mass media, freaking programming with before TV. Now it's internet. Now it's social media. You know what I'm saying? Of like, especially like the kids, like what even us, like for example, what I watched growing up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was regulated or whatever, and like being my mom's single parent, like it just be me and my brother. Sometimes we just watch like Ren and Stimpy or whatever, like freaking the old school or Beavis and Butthead, South Park, like swearing, freaking blood, all this other stuff is like being a young man, like being Elijah, he's 9, 10, watching all this stuff. You're being programmed, dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like having community or even church, whether it be spirituality, religion, having like this guideline of like, okay, this is your community, but also these are our values and the things we strive to share. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, bro.
but
Hey, man, you know what's funny about like them old shows? Because I don't know, I feel like every generation always says, "Man, my TV shows were better," or like you know
yeah,
what I mean? The shit I watched every Saturday morning was better than what the kids are watching these days. But like hella anime, like cartoons from back when we was younger, hella out
yeah,
of pocket, bruh. Like,
yeah, dude.
you know what I
Yep.
mean? I was watching some. There was this one, I think it was called like Kaboom or something, but like it was one where it was like 3D. No, it was like a 2D comic sort of show.
Yeah.
But like they was talking about like depression and
Yeah.
and hella other stuff. And I was like, bro, this was a kid show. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this shit flew, and I was like, man, that would never go today. Like
Oh no, yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, it's yeah, we used to watch like Ren and Stimpy, dude. That like back in the '90s, dude, early '90s, mid '90s, like all those cartoons, like Beavis and Butthead, freaking, yeah, even like the regular Nickelodeon ones, dude. Like some Rocco's Modern Life stuff. I was like, I've seen like clips, like, oh shit, what the hell, dude?
hey,
Like some sexual stuff, dude.
yeah, what
Like
animal was Rocco?
I think he was a marsupial, whatever. I think it's a wallaby. Yeah.
Bruh, I thought he was always some weird ass rabbit.
Yeah, right.
Like,
For reals, dude. Yeah,
oh, bruh, that show, hell yeah, that's a throwback.
yeah. But yeah, even or even like I don't want to think of this, but like youth sports. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, for example. You know, people say like, oh, these athletes are X Y Z, or even kids in general now. You know, this generation, they're X Y Z. But it's like, oh shit, it's like who's raising these kids? It's like it's our generation. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't blame the kids because you know XYZ. It's like, hey, who is providing the environment for them to be this way? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Yep.
that's when you make that when you ask that question, like, who's raising these kids? You
Yeah.
gotta go,
Yep. Yeah. For real,
us.
dude. It's like you look in the mirror, dude. So, but yeah. As far as I know we dove into it a little bit. We got like maybe 10, 15 minutes, maybe. Going back to the Vasa, dude. I know we dove a little bit into it, but from the beginning, I guess kind of reiterating what is Levasa, and then I guess what do you see, and where do you see it going from today to the next 6 months?
um, Man, so the mission statement is Levasa Island Apparel strives to represent the South Pacific Island languages and cultures accurately and responsibly. But it's an emphasis on in two words, accurately and responsibly. Um, because like misrepresentation happens more often than not, right? Um, so like, and I mean, I'm only really familiar with Samoan culture because like that's who I am. That's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
And like the goal is like to research every other South Pacific island nation, their people, the language, the culture, and figure out a way how to like put that to fashion, whether it's just a cool design or highlight the fashion that's already happening out there or the dope looks like because at the end of the day, Brad, I'm just printing some clothes out. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, how am I really putting on for the culture? You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
always ask myself that, Brad. Like, not necessarily to be critical of myself, but to be critical of myself, honestly. Like, it's always like, Brad, how are you really putting on for the cultures? You know what I mean? Like, how are you really representing? Are you doing it right? Are you going to the right folks to learn their language? Are you figuring out how to represent it like in a really dope way that people can digest it?
Oh no. Oh yeah. Here we got insensitive generation. Oh yeah. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create. Oh, yep. There we go, dude. I love that. Cartoons are just a reflection of which times you're in. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I like that, dude. Strong men create good times. That's true. You know what I mean? And good times create weak men. That's true too. I freaking when I was raging and partying. I don't know. Yeah, we his I think his connection is funky real quick. But let me see. Oh yeah, he'll let me bust my computer real quick. Then I'll message him. But yeah, we got a few minutes. We'll have him finish his oh, right there. Bingo. One more time for the homies. Accept. Hey, there you go. Yo.
My
No,
fault, bro.
minors, dude. We're good. Yeah. So yeah. So he said we got about like 5, maybe 7 minutes. Yeah. So we went to kind of just seeing and representing correctly. That's where you left off.
Oh yeah, bro. So, yeah, it's just figuring out how to represent our people in a dope way, but like accurately, bro. Because like the stories are endless.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's so many island languages and cultures that are out there in the South Pacific, bro. Like it's legit a bottomless well. So I'm gonna be doing this work for the rest of my life, trying to figure out how to learn and represent the cultures. But yeah, I'm for sure looking forward to it, bro.
Hell yeah, nice, dude. Yeah, and then as far as moving forward, I know you said things started to like really click for you as far as the community work with your family, friends, and nonprofit area. Where do you see yourself in like the next 6 months as far as with Vasa and the community space?
Man, hopefully doing more work at the church. Yeah, man, a lot of it, the blueprint is from all the nonprofit organizations in Frisco, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Auntie Christine with the Alma Usos, the Samoan Community Development Center. What is it? Anamatangi Polynesian Voices out of EPA. The Samoan Solutions out of Burlingame. Like, and like, because granted, they're all like started off Samoan and Tongan like cultures, but they're not just serving our people. Like they're a community organization for the community as a whole, bruh. So when I see them doing their work out there, it's like, bruh, we got to get it popping in the valley somehow.
Yep.
You know, like, and yeah, really, the blueprint is just to figure out how to get more like them, man. Because like those are the folks I'm really inspired by. You know what I mean? Really moved by all the work that they do, and so really would love to get more of that going.
Hell yeah, I love it, dude. Yeah, and then yeah, that's it. Before, yeah, I just don't want to get kicked off, but we gotta get into that. We gotta talk off camera, or even just like set up a call as far as the Kava circle. You know what I'm saying? Of everybody coming through, like maybe like a men's group. You know what I mean? I think you kind of mentioned something like that when we talked before. I
Yeah,
left
bro. Hey, sir.
You know what I mean?
I haven't seen anybody create like a studio podcast setup with just drinking kava.
Yep. Yep.
Like I haven't. Like that is a really beautiful and intimate experience. You know, especially with these talk stories that you be doing, bro. Like I'm like, bruh, imagine if somebody just pulled up and Cheryl was making kava, he sat them down, you had good mics, great lighting, good setup in the back.
Yep.
And like you was just legit just talking story over some kava, bruh. Like
Yep.
we already doing that now, talking story. But if we was able to create like a dope studio experience around it, you know, I'm gonna have to hit my cousin Petey. You know what I mean?
Petey,
Shout out to Living Room Media.
I met him. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But no, yeah, we'll definitely link up, dude, and like talk more about that because yeah, like you said, there's always the need for more community work, like true community work. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, hey, yeah, yep. But
hey, let's start it, Lala.
Before we jump off, I like to leave about a few minutes for my friends and guests to promote their own thing. So, how can we get some Vasa gear? Do you have anything dropping soon? Any promo you want to share real quick, dude?
Oh man, yeah, just hit the website. It's in the bio, LevasaIslandApparel.com. It's a mouthful. What is it? It's not necessarily, not really any new drops. Like everything that I wanted to drop this year is live on the website. A lot of dope new collections. I really would like to work with a graphic designer because I hella want to make some dope like graffiti looks.
Sick. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I work like by this train yard, bruh, and like I see all the tags that go up on these rail cars. Bro, it's beautiful, bruh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, man, I gotta figure out how to put that on some clothing. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So if any graphic designers watch this, bro, holla at me, man. I'm really trying to like do some dope looks. But yeah, just hit the website, man. Got a lot of stuff going. I think by this weekend, I'm gonna drop everything down to like Black Friday sale prices for the rest of the month. So you know what I mean? Stay tuned for that, bro. You gotta like tap into the story really. I'm not gonna post that.
yeah. Hell yeah. All right, guys. See. All right, yeah. We got a minute left. Much love, everybody. Jumping on. My brother, thank you. Appreciate you. And we'll jump on Talk Story again once we get our Kava circle down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
man, sorry my connection bad, bro. Shoot.
No, mine honors. Yeah, it's cool, dude. Yeah. And then let me know when next market is, dude. I want to roll through and pop up with you guys again.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. How did you like Modesto? Sorry, my dog.
It was cool. Yeah, it was solid, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was solid vibes, 100%. Yo.
So yeah, man, that was the South Side, man. I'm glad he was able to come through to it. But that's where we do our food bank every Saturday as well at the church.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. And then